What is going on, BruSo Fam? Thank you guys so much for checking out another video. And today, guys, we're 954 days sober. What? It's crazy, man. We're on the road to 1,000. All right. So if you're in recovery or if you just like my beautiful face, drop a comment, show some love, share something about yourself. And if you like the video, leave it a like, even though it just started. I'm sorry, but I got to get that out of the way. Now, I'm on my lunch break. Let me show you guys what I'm having for lunch. We got the usual suspects. As you guys can see, we have the banana, and then we got 2 green apples, 2 Sprite Zeros today, because I'm just a boss like that. And we got the 3D that we're obviously saving for the gym because it's the nectar of the gym bro gods, and I will not waste it. But yeah, today's been a good day so far. I'm gonna eat this lunch up, and I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for checking out another workout. And of course, you know, we got to get it started with a fresh, ice cold strawberry lemonade 3D. Let's get this crack. I've been waiting for this. On the agenda today, a lot of arms. This workout ended up starting out like 15 minutes later than normal because I forgot my headphones in my car, and I was debating whether or not to go get them. But then when I did the audio test on the mic, I realized I can't hear anything, especially with the music going. So I had to run out there, go get them, get everything set up, blah blah blah. But yeah, like I said, we got arms today, so we're just gonna go back and forth between triceps and biceps. We're gonna start with my favorite movement, I think, besides deadlifts, just a regular old rope push down. We got it at 30 pounds. Gonna do a couple sets here. I haven't decided how many. And we're just, like I said, we're gonna go back and forth. Probably gonna do this with like a straight bar push down. And then we're gonna do regular curls and hammer curls. And I already feel like pumped from the day because it was a busy day at work, so I was running around there picking up heavy stuff, and now we're here. So yeah, I already feel pumped up, but take a second, I'll see you guys for set number 2. Set number 2. Gonna bump it up to 40 pounds. And I don't know why I always end up picking this cable machine, because I constantly say that this is the one that needs some WD-40. So this 40 pounds feels like 60, but we're still going to get after it. It's crazy, man. I can just, in this tricep specifically, I can just feel all of the muscle fibers just tearing already. So that means we're gonna have a good pump and a good workout. I just wish I wasn't still fat, because then I'd actually be able to see it. I can see it a little bit. I don't know how it gets picked up on camera, but I can see it. But yep, see you guys for set number 3. Alright guys, set number 3. We're going to bump it up to 50. And I've decided I'm just going to keep doing sets till I can't do them no more. As usual. Trying to think of a good lesson for today, or subject, or something to talk about, because we're at 954 days sober. It blows my mind. I say that every day, but it blows my mind. I'm trying to think of something though. It's more of yesterday, honestly. Just going with the flow. Trying not to overthink it when life is good. Ah, sorry, I had to get locked in there. Yeah, more of yesterday. Try not to overthink when life is going good, because something bad will happen and you'll feel comfortable again. But try to get used to it, man, because you're going to have more good days than you will bad days in your sobriety. I promise you that, because even the days where things go wrong, it ain't nothing compared to what you've been through already. Like, I don't know, when something bad happens or something doesn't go my way or whatever, I just think about those cold ass winter mornings in New London, waking up hungover at the shelter, having to walk up to my mom's house. I mean, dude, it would get so cold. Here's a story time for you. It would get so cold. And there would be so many people at the shelter that they would send us into an overflow building, because the main shelter was an old church that was converted. And on the same property, there was an office building that was built for the church to do all of their accounting and stuff. So it basically got converted into offices for the shelter. They had a little laundry room in there, and that was the overflow from when it got really cold. So they would send us there, and there would be so many people, we'd have to stand up all night long because there wasn't even enough room to lay down on a yoga mat. That's how many people were there. If you were lucky enough to lay down, like say it was a night where people got their money or whatever and they were able to get a hotel room for the night, they would give you a yoga mat and one sheet. And that was it. So I used to use my backpack as a pillow and just keep everything, keep my boots on and everything. But every day, every morning, I'd wake up and my pants legs would be frozen solid from my knees down to my feet. And I think about those days when my check engine light comes on, you know? I think about those days when I got to work a shift I wasn't planning to, or, you know, when the kids are acting up, or when the bills are due, or whatever, man. I could still be in that same cycle of just homeless, drunk, a loser, desperate for the next drink. I'm desperate to get my feet warm. I'll see you guys for set number 4. Set number 4, we're going to bump it up to 60 pounds. And talking about things going wrong, I don't know why, but my friggin' mic cut off during that last set. And that annoys me so much because I just want to have good sounding audio. The quality from the phone is not the best, especially when they're playing music, which is every day, most days, and that's totally, obviously, like, that's what I want in the gym. And the picture quality on the phone looks amazing, but the audio quality not so much. So that's why I spent all this money on a wireless mic, and now it's like not working half the time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 60 pounds though, let's get it.
Yeah, 2.5 miles. And see now.
A solid 12. Let's see how this clip sounds. And I'll see you guys in the next set. I think we're going to do a 5th set, right? Because that was 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, so the next set will be set number 5. I'll see you guys for it. All right, here we go. Set number 5. Probably going to move on after this one. We got 70 pounds. I don't know. Let's see how this feels. Maybe we'll just camp out here for a while. Who knows? Yeah, 70 pounds felt pretty heavy, not gonna lie. I'm still thinking about that damn audio. And why did it have to be during that clip when I was talking about being homeless? You know, that is literally the universe. That is my mom in the afterlife just smacking me upside the head and saying, oh yeah? Well, how are you gonna deal with this? I'll do my best to fix it in post. But this is very aggravating. And I would switch to the big camera, but it's so much more convenient to just record on my phone for one, because it's already on me every day. Number 2, it came with a 16mm lens, which I feel like is way too tight, and a 10mm lens costs like $300. But if I switch to the big camera, the audio should never mess up because it uses a 3.5mm auxiliary cord and not a magnetic USB-C dongle that can mess up sometimes. It won't matter if I have my headphones in or not because it's connected via a cord to a camera, not a phone. And I have an Altura wide-angle lens, but it has a pretty bad fishbowl effect on the corners. And to be honest, I just feel like it doesn't even look as good as the phone. So I'm like, what's the point? I don't know. I should just be thankful for what I got. And I am. So I will repent for my ways, and I will see you guys in the next set. Alright, I have decided, instead of going back and forth across the gym, I'm going to do all my triceps first, and then we'll go do all the biceps. Normally, I try not to train that way, but ever since I've started filming, it's just a little bit more convenient to film this way. Because, you know, I'm the only one in here that records like this. And I don't need to be annoying people walking all the way across the gym back and forth. And so we did push downs. Now we're going to do overhead extensions. And these two movements in particular, I feel like I get the most out of it with my triceps. The only other thing that I would do would be like a straight bar push down or the seated machine push downs or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see on our journey over to the other side of the gym later. But we're going to do the same as we did with the push downs. We're just going to do as many sets as possible. We're going to go up by 10 pounds each time. And hopefully this is recording all the audio. Because if not, I think I'm going to break my face on the floor. I don't know how you guys like to do them, but this is how I like to get set up. I basically come back until the cable touches my back, and at that point I take a nice big step, a little bend, up and spread. Ooh. I haven't done those in a while. But set number 1 complete. Set number 2, we're going to bump it up to 40 pounds. Oh yeah, let's get it. Oh. The universe was starting to cave in on me on that one, man. I forgot all things in time and space. I could only see what was in front of me. And the only thing I could feel was this pump. See you for set number 3. All right, set number 3. I think I'm going to leave it at 40 pounds. For the rest, I got one more set after this, and then it'll be on to biceps anyway. No, let's try 50. Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't think I've done 50 on a overhead extension before. Let's give it a try. So far, so good. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I'll stick to 50 for the last set. That felt pretty good. The first few reps felt all right. So I think 50 pounds will be our new max for the overhead until next week when we bump it up again. But I will see you guys for the last set. Alright, last set of overhead extensions before we move on to the good old biceps. I think I've accepted that I might just need to switch over to the big camera. The only other problem is, and it's not a problem, it's more of an inconvenience, but it would be a little bit of a hassle to plug the mic up every time I wanted to, like when I record on my lunch, or when I do all those little shots of like turning the car off and walking and opening doors and stuff like that. When I'm doing those little montagey clips, I mean, I don't need this mic I have a shotgun mic, but then that's just even more stuff I gotta carry. And I mean, for clips like that, I could just use the built-in mic on the camera, because the point of those clips is like a quick montage, not so much audio based or talking like this or anything. So maybe tomorrow we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get this last set. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let's do this thing. The only other thing about using the big camera is that I can't really watch the clips back to make sure the mic is working in the first place. I can, but the audio would be coming through the speaker on the camera, and when the gym is going like this and there's music and stuff, I probably won't be able to hear it. I mean, I could barely hear it from my phone. So I don't know what to do. I gotta think about it while I go do some biceps. Set number 1, we're gonna do some regular curls and we're gonna superset them with some hammer curls. And on my walk over here, I thought about it some more, and I think I'm gonna try to keep using my phone because the mic works like 80% of the time, and I don't really want to sacrifice the picture quality. But that being said, tonight when I get home, I'm gonna try to clean out my phone. Like, I have one of those cans of air, so I'm gonna try to clean out the USB-C charging port little area thingy. I'm gonna do that and just get the phone a good wipe down and see if that helps. And I'll blow out the transceiver as well. And if I still can't get it to work consistently, then at that point I'll switch to the big camera. I just don't get it because it was working fine up until a few days ago, and I record daily, so I don't know. The only thing I can think of is it's got to be dust or something with the USB-C because my headphones are fully charged. Nothing to do with the headphones, so I don't know. But we're gonna get through it. There's worse things. I could be waking up with frozen pant legs in a shelter, hungover, around a bunch of dudes that smell, snore, talk shit all night. We got 20s for the regular curls, 30s for the hammers. I think the most I've done on a hammer curl is 50, 45s or 50s. Take a second to shake it out. See you guys for set number 2. Alright, set number 2. Didn't pick up the audio on that last clip. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Because I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to do the voice isolation feature. It's going to take 20 minutes, and then it's going to say no voice detector or some shit like that. And then I'm just going to be fighting with myself for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to decide, fuck it, just leave it. Audio's going to sound like shit. Think of it. I don't know, gosh. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should give it a try on the big camera tomorrow. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be supersetting them, but just trying to be time efficient. So, take a second, listen back to this, see if it picked up the audio or not. I'll see you guys for set number 3. Man, I'm like 10 seconds away from jumping straight into this mirror. Just tell me how, somehow in the middle of me walking over here and getting set up, the transceiver shut off. Bro, what? Like, the battery is full. I've made sure it's charged. How do you just randomly turn off? What am I, some kind of joke? But we're here. We're here and we're trying. That's all that matters. Just gonna give it a second so I can hopefully hit like a decent set of 10 and not swinging crazily after rep number 6. All right. Pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Please have picked up this audio. Okay, see you guys for the last set. It is that time for the final set. The workout has been great. The audio, not so much. But I'm doing my best. Damn, dude. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna get the area cleaned up, and then we'll go have our little chat. Gotta go find a nice quiet spot. It's kind of busy in here today, though. I love it. We made it, y'all. We made it to the end of another workout. Another beautiful day. It was a good day at work. It was a good workout. We got through this challenge with the mic. Hopefully it's picking all this up, because otherwise I'm going to be like super pissed. And then I'll just deal with it. There's not much I can do. Every time this has happened and I try to fix it in post, I use CapCut. And I paid for the pro version. Get a load of that. But I'll try to do the isolate voice. Always gives me an error. The best I'll be able to do is reduce the background noise, normalize the loudness, and try to enhance the voice a little bit. But I don't know. After those couple sets of biceps where it missed 2 in a row, and then I realized that the transceiver had just shut off randomly, like, I don't know, that just got me thinking, like, maybe I should just try and use the big camera. Maybe I will. I'll try and give it a shot tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. Because, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not a ton of extra stuff I got to carry around with me. Plus, that's the whole reason I bought it. But I didn't realize it had a 16 millimeter lens. I thought 16 would be wide enough, but it punches in pretty far. And then the Altura wide angle lens that I got, it gives that wider angle, but the quality, I mean, it was like a $30 lens. It was a very cheap lens, so I don't know, man. And I mean, I do technically have the money to buy the lens I want, but after everything that's just happened, I don't know if that's a a good idea. It's definitely not a wise idea. But knowing me, I'll probably just stick with the phone. By the time I get home, I'll have forgotten. And then when I go to edit, I'll be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, gotta grab the camera, put it in the gym bag for tomorrow. And then I will forget. Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, here's the physique. Looking good. Last night's eating was not that bad. We had a bowl of ground beef, and we had the 1.5 PB&Js. I can't help it. You know, I go all day without eating. That's all I want for myself. I just want that one good sized meal at the end of the day where it's just me and YouTube, you know. But I gotta commit to it, man, because we're a month in, and I don't feel like I look any different than from when I started. If anything, I've gained more fat. But I'm doing what I love, which is making videos. So that plus staying sober trumps losing fat like very quickly. I know I can do it, and I know I will do it. This is just the first time I've had to do it sober. I'm also in my 30s now. I got gray hairs all over the place. Actually, they went straight to white. So it's just going to take a while. It's going to take a little extra time. But I feel like that's what's going to make it so much more worth it when I do lose all the weight. And I look back on these videos and I'm like, damn, look at that flubba wubba. Never going back to this again. And I mean, that's what I said every other time I lost weight, but I was also drunk every single day. So come on. But here we go. Now, I know you probably can't really see it, but the pump feels amazing. I have not hit a good solid arm day like this in a while. Oh yeah. My arms are like the one place I can still see striations. Not on camera, but in person I can see them. And I see them a little bit in my shoulders, my traps and stuff. But yeah, that is going to wrap up the video, guys. I just want to take the time to say thank you so much for watching, especially through all the crappy audio segments. I am sorry. It is driving me crazy. I'm going to do my best to fix it. But let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. So we got squats tomorrow. And I got work tomorrow. So we're going to rinse and repeat because we're on the road to 1,000 days sober. Daily uploads until we hit 1,000 days. And then I'll reassess my life and who I am and what I'm doing here. But yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. I love y'all. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're in recovery, drop a comment. Or if you just like my stupid face, drop a comment, show some love, share something about yourself, because we are building a community from scratch right here in good old South Carolina, baby. Because one day, I am going to have a community right here in South Carolina, and I am going to continue to help. That's all I want to do. I just want to help through these videos, and one day maybe I'll be able to own a building of my own that is a gym / recovery place, right? Where I can hold meetings, the types of meetings I would have wanted to go to. Not that there's anything wrong with regular AA meetings, but I would want to do them my way. So no big book. We got a topic and we're discussing it. And it would also be a gym, just like this. I'm rambling. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I love y'all. I'll see you in tomorrow's video, and peace.